What's going on, everybody? Mr. Rock and Roll coming at you today with some Doom. Now, haven't done a video game reaction in a long time. Actually, since the last time we did Doom. Doom, the Dark Ages. Doom.
Doom.
Here is why we are here at this channel. The Doom guy. I have a special connection with the music from Doom and Doom Eternal in that I've been listening to those things nonstop, and part of the reason why I'm so pumped about this game is because I would like to play the Doom guy in a movie someday. You don't even have to show my face. You hear that Halo guy from the stupid show? Put the thing on my face and just let me rip and tear constantly. Rip and tear. So anyway, I'm excited for this game for two reasons. The game, Doom Eternal, was perfect. This looks like it's basically that, but more. So, also, the soundtrack. You best believe I'm going to attack that soundtrack. So let's jump into some Doom the Dark Ages. Bethesda doing well with this one. Or is it, well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. No, I got to figure it out. id! I had to figure that one out. I couldn't let it go. Shaky. Let's go! That right there. I'm waiting for that. We're going to go back. Did you hear that? Tasty. My man!
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software. Where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters.
Yes,
a lot
sir.
has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on id's tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now,
Listen to
we're
the
excited
music,
to share
man.
with you a look at our most ambitious
It's just
game
too-
yet. This is Doom the Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words.
Before we jump in, this is the only time I'm really going to pause. Maybe might pause it again. This is part of the reason why I'm excited. That music was going, getting me hype machine like inside, and it was literally just two dudes talking in an office. That's what the Doom music does. The Doom music. Let's go.
In Doom the Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
They really nailed Doom Eternal.
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
There's like a parry system.
And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw. Parry. deflect. All from one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight. And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head-to-head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet? Or even a doom-spiked mace? That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet.
It's so much to take in.
The trigger.
I can't wait to use it.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. New. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale,
kill,
and shred the minions of hell with.
And tear.
Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval...
I'm going to pause it one more time. It's so much to take in. I'm so sorry. I don't even know where to begin. Give me a second. That's so much to take in. You know, this movie's going to be wonderful. Movie? Put me in the movie, Id. You heard me, Id. You don't even have to show my face. Put me in the thing, you'll hear no complaints from me. Give me the mace, give me the shield. I realize this probably would never happen, but still. Id, you done good. You done good, Id. The Doom guy. He said you felt like a fighter jet. In this one, you're going to feel like an iron tank, still fast. In 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal 2020, we asked you to jump and gun, and now we're asking you to stand and fight. That's so good job, id Software.
mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Oh, it looks good, too. Look at that demon in the back.
And under the hood, for the first time in a mid-game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down
that's kind of cool.
Or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer.
Eternal was really difficult.
We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's
Which is a
powerful,
mech.
and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon.
Yeah!
Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The power fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun. And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience.
That story.
So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed.
Right there. That's what I'm talking
Now let's
about.
take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages.
Yeah, give me.
In this level, you will
Got a
meet the enemy
mohawk!
at the gates and save a city from certain destruction.
Oh, wow!
Explore the medieval battlefield
so
outside the
massive.
castle walls.
This man is so huge. I love this guy's my dad, the Doom guy. I would love just good job, id Software. I don't even know what to do right now. The exploration is an interesting one because I'm really I got lost a lot in 2016's Doom. Doom Eternal took away all of that, which I really liked, but I did miss exploration type stuff. So I'm hoping you don't just constantly go, where am I? Because boy, that combat.
Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit. Any gun you choose.
He's gonna. Wow!
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game.
That's what I was thinking.
Discovering
earlier.
secret caves
What huge.
and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight,
Big boy.
and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet. And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big.
The music is
It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
You better never let that man go. Ooh, there's the...
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
You really have.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases... It's May! Oh, it releases in May! Yeah!
It releases in May, everyone. I'll be live streaming that. The thing is, I didn't live stream Doom Eternal. There's one video that I made a long time ago when that came out. You can watch it. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. Really awesome. I enjoyed that video, but the thing that always kicks me is I didn't have a YouTube channel really when that one came out. So I just played it. This one, I'm going to play it live stream May 15th. You mark my words, I'm going to be there. id Software. You know, I've never played a game early. It'd be cool to start with Doom. Somebody send that to id. You got a fan in me. Oh, I'll see you all May 15th. Hit subscribe. If there's anything else game related you want me to do, leave it in the comments. I love video games. I love rock and roll. I love metal. That's why we're here. And Mick Gordon, I hope you are doing well too. That's neither here nor there. I just love Mick Gordon. Wow! I'm getting out of here. It was so much. I ain't gonna work no more.